Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
And in fact, breaking right now, President Biden expected to take the podium at any moment at General Motors Factory Zero. As you can see, Mary Barra speaking right now. We'll take you back live as soon as the president begins to speak. Sean.
Now at 5 o'clock, cleaning up after a tragedy here in Ferndale. A terrible crash, and we're learning the victims are very young and connected to a local group home.
And a soggy but warm day all across Metro Detroit. The local forecasters tracking when the rain will move out, and we might not be too happy with what's moving in behind it.
Let's begin, though, here at 5 o'clock with a distinction none of us cares to have. Michigan leading the country in new cases of COVID-19. Brand new numbers from the state, 14,561 new cases over the past 2 days. So the average close to 7,300 cases per day across the state. 242 new deaths also being reported. That includes 177 from a review of vital records.
And you really get a sense of the trend from the 7-day moving average here. 3 weeks ago today, we were averaging 3,800 cases per day. Today, it's nearly doubled to 7,300. That's the highest average ever recorded throughout the entire pandemic.
So let's put some context to what's been happening with this sudden surge.
Yeah, for that, we turn to Dr. Frank McGeorge. And Frank, you're seeing this firsthand in the ER, and it is bad.
Yeah, it's really, really bad, especially if you also add a potential real flu season on top of it. Basically, in terms of new cases, what we are seeing is a repeat of the surge seen last winter. But here's the thing. There are some differences. Right now, a lot of this surge is actually being driven by younger people. Specifically, the highest case rates are in the 10 to 19-year-old age group. Last year, the older age groups dominated. Now, the younger shift is actually probably related to more 10 to 19-year-olds being in direct contact at in-person school right now compared to last year, and also having more of the older age groups vaccinated. But big picture, this isn't good at all. Now, I will try and be optimistic. There's another thing that we do hope to see, and that is, although hospitalizations are up, hopefully they won't go up as high as before. And most importantly, hopefully, we won't see as many deaths now that 85% of people over 65 are in fact fully vaccinated. Although I have to admit, 242 deaths in the last 2 days, it's just not encouraging.
Yeah, well, Frank, can you help me understand why this is happening now? Because I don't get it.
Well, you know, Kim, that, of course, is the million-dollar question. I think we can look at a variety of factors. There's much more transmission in children I just talked about. There is a more contagious variant. There's decreasing immunity in a lot of people who were vaccinated more than 6 months ago. And then there's simply the fact that we still have 41% of the eligible population who are not vaccinated. And the virus, it's clearly finding them.
Yeah. Absolutely. Not a number that we'd like to see. Okay, Frank, we appreciate it very much. Some breaking news to get to right now. Detroit police are asking for your help to find a man in the murder of a mother of two. Police
just released this picture of what they're referring to as a person of interest in this case. His name is David Hammond. This morning, a woman was shot and killed outside her home on Carlisle near 8 Mile and Kelly on the city's east side. She had just dropped her kids off at school. Detroit Police Chief James White set to give an update on this at any moment. We'll have new information just as soon as it comes in. Well, as promised, the rain and warmer temperatures coming in together today.
That's right, Paul, you were on it, but the rain's going to be moving out here, and we might not like what's coming in after that.
Yeah, you bet. But I will say this. We told you there would probably be a break in the rain so you could get out and enjoy this stuff, and we had a break in the rain. But now you see this little skinny line right here. That is the cold front, and it's making steady progress eastward. And believe me, as you move through the evening hours, you will notice the changes. But right now we're on the mild side. Look at this. Near 60 degrees. Pretty good breeze out there, but when it's this mild and humid, that breeze doesn't matter. So heading to the Pistons game or whatever you have planned this evening, for the early evening hours, it's going to be upper 50s to near 60, but then starting to drop from west to east across the area. But downtown, probably you might have to deal with a couple of showers as you head into the game, with a better chance for showers, but tapering off by the end of the game. I'll be back with more on the big changes coming in just a few, guys.
All right, Paul. Well, the jury in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial continues to deliberate at this hour. There's no indication that they're close to reaching a verdict. During day 2 of deliberations in Kenosha, Wisconsin, the jury had questions about rewatching video. The judge also defended his decision to bar prosecutors from calling the men shot by Rittenhouse as victims.
The business about people not being identified as victims. How would you like to be put on trial for a crime? And the judge introduced the case to the jury by introducing you as the defendant and the person who's accusing you as the victim.
Late today, attorneys for Rittenhouse asked a judge to declare a mistrial, saying they received a poor copy of a key video from prosecutors. Prosecutors say the jury saw the highest quality version of the video. The judge did not immediately rule on the mistrial request, but we'll keep an eye on Kenosha.
Yeah, that we will. All right, now to heartbreaking new information. We're learning into a crash early this morning in Ferndale.
Police now say 3 kids were in that stolen car that crashed along 8 Mile, and all 3 were rushed to the hospital. Sean Lay live with more. Sean, you just got an update.
All 3, Devin and Kimberly, are under the age of 17. 2 are improving. They have been upgraded to stable condition. One of those kids remains in critical condition. But let me show you here. All 3 were being cared for at the Methodist Children's Home over in Redford. 5 o'clock this time yesterday, a car was reported stolen there. 5 a.m. this morning, a car with 3 kids in it slid off 8 Mile and right into this building. Here's what we know, a crushing crash here on 8 Mile at Flowerdale on the Ferndale side. A driver loses control of this Ford Fusion, sliding off the road and into a building around 5 this morning. We know that 3 juveniles were in the car. Sources say the 3 are very young kids, all of them suffering critical injuries.
I don't care about clean, I care about the kids, man. I have kids and you have kids. That's the more important thing, the kids to be okay and everything will be replaced, man.
Hassan Hojaj owns Value Carpet, where the cleanup from the crash continues. Now let's take you 11 miles to the west of here. This is Methodist Children's Home on 6 Mile in Redford. This is a home where children are cared for who have had trauma in their lives, are in crisis, or they're wards of the state. Redford police confirm they took a report of a stolen Ford Fusion from the children's home at 5 Tuesday evening and took a report of 3 missing children from the home at the same time. Through a spokesperson, Methodist Children's Home say they are devastated by what happened. So are people at the scene of the crash.
3 kids in critical condition, man. That's what else. That's bad.
All right, back here live. Everyone we've contacted today about this story to get updated, refreshed information, they all are very concerned about 3 of those kids. And again, upgraded stable condition, Devin and Kimberly, 2 of them. They were all 3 in critical overnight and early this morning, 2 in stable, 1 in critical right now. Back to you.
Sean, we've got cameras up and down 8 Mile. They offer anything here of help? Oh, I think we just lost Sean.
Yep,
all right, we'll move on.
Yep. All right. Well, 2 men convicted in the assassination of Malcolm X are set to be cleared.
New York Times reporting prosecutors and defense attorneys plan to ask a court to dismiss the convictions of 83-year-old Muhammad Aziz and the late Khalil Islam. Malcolm X was killed as he began a speech in Harlem's Audubon Ballroom back in 1965. Times also reports prosecutors claim police withheld evidence in the civil rights leader's killing. A court date is expected tomorrow.
All right, we are off and running here on a Wednesday. Let's check in with Hank.
I feel like I'm in a third world country in the United States. It's crazy.
Help Me Hank coming to the rescue. People living in unlivable conditions. We're live tonight.
Also, she says her husband died a hero. New tonight, the mother of the small child who survived that plane crash on Beaver Island is talking about it. Larry.
Today, about 200 students walked out of King High School.
We need our schools to be clean and they need to shut down.
I'm Larry Sproul, and I'll tell you the issues they are addressing and what the school district has to say about all of this.